Hi guys, it's a full show today and the conversations are loaded. Welcome of course to Take 3 right here on News Center Television, your home for everything entertainment, culture and the stories shaping the industry. Now from music, business realities to social media clapbacks, today's lineup is hot. I'm Edewo, I'm joking. I'm Sam Dandy and don't be afraid, I'm not going to be the only one on the show today, but let me give you a little teaser. Ace producer Saz is breaking down the reality of music streaming revenue, and according to him, the financial value locally doesn't exactly measure up to what artists earn internationally. Now, he's highlighting the clear gap between global streaming payouts and what Nigerian creatives take home. Now, if you've ever questioned how profitable streaming truly is, this is a conversation you want to hear. In another trending story, actress Eniola Badmus, I know she's back in the news. She's setting the record straight. She has strongly denied and shut down a false pimping allegation made by an ex-user, calling out the claim and defending her name, as it should be. The situation quickly took an unexpected turn, and social media drama, we're gonna get it on the show. Of course, we'll give you all the details. And of course, you already know we're unpacking all the angles to it, the business side of music and the power of speaking up in this digital age. Again, I'm Sam Dandy, and we've got reactions, context, and everything in between. Remember, you are a part of the conversation too. Join us at News Central Television across all platforms. We're live on YouTube, and please, you can send your message and your thoughts to us on WhatsApp. The number is showing right now on your screen. Now let's kick things up with E-News.
On entertainment news, British Nigerian music icon Sade Adu has been nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for the second time. The legendary singer, known for her timeless classics like Smooth Operator and No Ordinary Love, was previously nominated in 2023 but did not secure the induction. This latest nomination places her once again among global music heavyweights, being considered for one of the industry's highest honors. If inducted, Sade will join the elite list of artists recognized for shaping contemporary music and global pop culture. Gospel musician Yinka Ifele has addressed allegations of copyright infringement raised by fellow artist Beautiful Nubia. Beautiful Nubia had accused Ifele of using elements of his work without proper authorization. In response, Ifele denied deliberate infringement, stating that due process was followed and expressing willingness to resolve the matter amicably. The development has sparked conversations around intellectual property rights within Nigeria's music industry. The Performing Musicians Employers Association of Nigeria, widely known as PMAN, has petitioned the Attorney General of the Federation over what it describes as an institutional ambush regarding the implementation of the copyright levy. PMAN urges that stakeholders were not adequately consulted before moves to enforce the levy, raising concerns about transparency and fairness in its administration. The association is calling for proper engagement with industry players to prevent policies that could negatively impact musicians and rights holders. Media personality Ike Osakioduwa has revealed why he refuses endorsement deals from alcohol and tobacco companies. According to Ike, his decision is rooted in personal faith, stating that he believes God instructed him not to align with such brands. He emphasized that while the offers may be financially attractive, he prioritizes conviction and values over profit. South African star Tyler has won the NAACP Image Award for Outstanding International Song, surpassing fellow nominees including Burna Boy and Davido. The win further cements Tyler's global rise and growing influence beyond the African continent, marking another milestone in her international career. Night 3 of the NAACP Image Award virtual pre-show saw multiple winners celebrated, including the cast of Sinners and singer-actress Tiana Taylor. The ceremony also honored the late Malcolm Jamal Warner with a posthumous award recognizing his lasting contribution to television and culture. The lineup of the 2026 Brit Awards has been unveiled, with performers including Harry Styles, Ray, and Olivia Dean. Organizers say the ceremony will showcase a mix of global superstars and rising talent, promising one of the most dynamic editions of the award yet. That's all on entertainment news.
Welcome back to the show. You're still watching Take 3. I promised you we'll be back, and I'm not alone. Before we get into the conversation, you know them, you love them, the gorgeous Kate, and there with the voice of God.
I'm sure people were wondering where
are these guys?
What's happening?
Osam was like, I'm riding solo today. You lie.
It would have been boring without you guys. Come on.
We understand. This is the fire, man.
I like that.
So it always has to be that way, right?
Are we ready to start this? Are we ready for this?
We're ready.
Let's tear it up.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Well, Nollywood star Eniola Badmus swiftly shut down viral allegations by an ex-user accusing her of arranging young women for powerful figures in politics and entertainment. The accusation, posted with photos to appear credible, spread quickly online, but the actress responded within an hour, calling it false and defamatory and warning of legal consequences. Now, her firm reaction triggered backlash against the accuser, who later issued a public apology admitting he had no proof. The incident reignited conversations, as it should, about celebrity defamation and online accountability. Now, we're not only going to take reactions or talk about this, we do want to get a legal perspective to it as well, because that is what Take 3 does. We don't just want to have surface level conversations. We want to break it down so everybody can learn something. Because una no they hear what.
At all. And it's very weird. I mean, when I saw this guy's tweets at first, the Femzy Dr. One guy, and he said all those things. My point now is, why did you come back to apologize after she said she was going to take legal action? So why did you say those things in the first place? So they are false. They are not true. So why are you saying it?
You know,
why are you saying it?
It's unfortunate that these things happen, and we always come back here to talk about it. And it seems people are not listening, that if you don't have proof to them, you would end up in jail.
Like,
it is a crime to wrongly accuse someone of something you don't even know about. You're not even sure. And now he has come out to say, oh, it was a mistake. He didn't have the right information. It was this, that, and that, and that. And if Eniola Badmus did not respond to this tweet that he put out, I'm sure he would have just, let it, cook, as they usually used to say. Let it cook, because it was getting all the necessary attention it was getting. And it just seemed like he just put it out there to get traction, right? He's using it to get traction, because when he puts out, this was what he said. He said popular Yoruba actress Eniola Badmus is reportedly a private pimp in Nigeria and in a movie industry. How do you come out with such strong statements without proof or evidence, and in the end you quickly backtrack when she says, oh, you've been looking for this attention and I will give it to you. Right now, you're going to prove, you're going to come with your own evidence to show that this is what I do. And now he said, oh, he's sorry.
He's apologizing.
He's apologizing.
See, as much as I understand that, oh, we should forgive, to hear is human, to forgive is divine, but I think that this zero tolerance stance that people have, they need to start enforcing discipline for these people. If you say you're going to take legal action, take it, let that person see the gate of Kirikiri or wherever it is, so that they know it's wrong. So it's the apology for me. Like, why did you, it must me. Why did you say it in the first place when you know that it is false?
You know, funny thing is that he probably used this whole guise of reports reaching, findings, like, he just allegedly, he just, bro,
that's nonsense.
You can't do that and just put out a statement that is defamatory to someone and expect that nobody will say anything about it. But I had to listen, I had to check again to understand why he would do this. Right. And I saw that usually because of this whole Elon money mentality, that people just need virality to trend, to get traction and to make money off that. That's why he would come out and drag someone for something they have no knowledge about.
It's wild. Crazy.
It's
wild.
They go learn.
They go learn.
They go learn.
But guys, I mean, we've noted how the case highlights growing legal risks for spreading unverified allegations against public figures. So to shed light on the matter and give us legal expert advice and maybe perspective for all of us here and you watching us, in case you want to tweet somebody something about somebody, lawyer Amin Akota is here with us. Hi, Amin. Thank you for joining us.
Hi guys. How are you guys doing?
Well, very well. Thank you for joining us.
We are angry about this matter.
We are angry.
I'm livid. But I mean, legally speaking, right? Does posting an allegation online without proof automatically qualify as defamation? Let's start from there.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for having me this beautiful afternoon. Yes, defamation is both a civil crime and a criminal crime. So because you are saying or communicating words that are untrue about someone, and you won't be able to back it up with a credible defense of saying, okay, this thing is actually true about this person. Then once you put that kind of words out and it reaches third party, then it's a defamation. Then you can be liable both in for civil and criminal. So it could lead to a situation whereby you get sentenced to jail. So with this recent allegation against Niola Badmus, I wonder why people still play with that, because this is not the first time someone came out with such allegation of her pimping to politicians. And the last time, I think I remember 2023 or so, he dealt with the person. He dealt very well with the person, and I think I remember the matter went to the Federal High Court and led to conviction for the said accuser then. So it's a very serious crime. It carries a lot of weight. So I still don't understand why people. I guess it's based on the advent of social media and Elon Musk, just like you said, everyone wants to come out. So you just wake up, you pick your phone and start tweeting and start saying what you know are not true about someone. So it's very wrong and it should not be encouraged at all.
So I mean, now that this person has, deleted the tweet, can legal proceedings still go on? Would it be possible to still say, well, okay, or he has apologized, because the tweets are still there, but he has apologized. So can they now say, all right, maybe he has apologized, there's no need to push this anymore. Can this still fly in court as an actual case?
No, it won't fly actually, because once the word is out, it's out. So you can't control the amount of people that your message has gotten to, especially when it's on a public platform like X, Instagram, Facebook, or anywhere. So once you put the word out, it could potentially get to thousands or millions of people. So that doesn't limit the liability or limit you from whatever consequence that you are going to face from such action. So you can still, if the accused is willing, still take you to court and you'll be rightly prosecuted.
Now, I mean, I'm going to be honest, right? Sometimes people rather not speak out, not speak about this, or, you don't want to say the wrong things when it's sensitive online. But what legal steps should someone in her position usually take immediately after a defamatory post like this goes out?
Well, depends on, we are all different, and sometimes our reaction to things are also different. So as a public figure, and you have a lot to lose, exactly. So because defamation, it's a very serious offense, because you can lose your reputation, lose finance, lose so many things, lose endorsement, lose so many things you don't even foresee. So someone of that caliber, I expect that you take it up seriously and you go through the right process. That's by going through the court. So that's just the right way to go.
Like you rightly said, this is not the first rodeo. I believe a lot of things like this have been happening, and it seems people don't understand the magnitude of what it takes, when you come out and make false accusations on people in whatever reason, for whatever reason you want to do. Now, from a legal standpoint, what are the possible, penalties that someone can get in regards to a situation like this?
Okay. So, it's simple. Like I said earlier, defamation is both a civil crime and a criminal crime. So, for the civil aspect of it, you are entitled to damages. You understand? You go to court, and once the accused and the accuser is unable to prove whatever they put out, then once the court finds it in your favor that okay, you have been actually defamed, then you can demand for sums, and if the court see it right in your way, you get damages. So the other aspect of it is the criminal aspect. So once you are defamed, you go through the right process, you involve the police, and in such situation, the person gets rightfully prosecuted, and it could lead to jail terms, it could lead to fines. So it's enormous. So, and you don't know where the consequence, or you don't know what the consequence is going to be. So both the civil and the criminal aspects.
Wow. So it could lead to jail time and fines.
They're going to learn.
And they will learn the hard way. So I wanted to ask about the Nigeria Cybercrimes Act, right? Could this qualify, this situation we have right now, this conversation we're having about the Eniola Badmus and the FEMZ guy, could this qualify as cyber stalking or cyber bullying under Nigeria's Cybercrimes Act?
Yes, rightfully it does qualify under the Nigeria Cybercrime Act, especially under the amended Cybercrime Act. That I think the Section 24, if I'm right. Yes, so it does qualify, and once you are found guilty, you go, like you said.
I want to ask this because what a person who is maybe famous, would be thinking is the harm it will do to their reputation. So I'm asking myself, what do I need to prove to the court that perhaps my reputation was damaged during this? Because these things you could lose money, lose deals. What proof do I need to bring before the court to say, you know what, this actually harmed me in this way and that way, to maybe get justice?
Okay, one thing to note, especially with defamation, the onus lies on the accuser. I said the accuser, the accuser to prove that the claim is actually true. So once the accuser is unable to prove that whatever they put out is not true about the person, then the accused have the right to say, okay, I want damages, or if you are able to prove that, to show that so far once that the word got out, I lost endorsements, or it has led to some financial disreputation for me. Let's say, okay, even endorsement and everything that comes along with it, some brands might start pulling out so many things. It could even lead to health issues, so many things, so many unforeseen consequences. So once you're able to show that to the court that, okay, because this person said so thing about me, and because of that, this is what is happening to me. So that's enough for you.
So it is safe to say that ex-user FEMZ is in for a ride. Because if Eniola Badmus had already said she's going to be taking legal actions as regards this post, regardless of the fact that he came out to apologize and say he was sorry, maybe he wasn't feeling well, or at the time he was hungry. There's a whole different ball game ahead of him. Wow. So, well, thank you very much, for giving us a thorough breakdown on the possible expectations regards this situation right now. We appreciate your time and your legal contribution.
Thank you, for joining us.
Thank you so much, guys.
All right. So
I'm about to sing for FEMZ. Kere, kere, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Go and eat watery beans. Sam, I hope you have stopped eating watery beans.
Now I know where it's coming from. I don't want that.
I think we have a couple of reactions as well to this conversation. So let's take some reactions of other Nigerian ex-users who were not using it unwisely. Yes, so this is at our fave online doctor. He said, except you have proof for this, please let's cease from false accusations. It's not fair, it's not right. I won't tweet justice for Kinika when the food you are cooking is ready to be eaten. When this food you're cooking is ready to be eaten. All right, like they said, you are cooking. Well done, sir. This is another one at Afia Visuals. He said, you won the farm engagement with Eniola Badmus. Badoski, we know they forgive. Bro, what uniform color would you like to cop when you get to prison? Orange, blue, brown, which one? Let's see if we get another tweet on this.
No uniform.
I swear. This is at Mez P. Mez. He said, hi, FEMZ1. Would you like Sokoto or Abakaliki prison? Talk fast. We are sewing your uniform.
Yes, please.
Aha, you see? All right, let's see if we have one more. I think there's another one on this, because it's funny. It's funny how some people think. Now, this is at Oba Derek 7. He said, reportedly, he might be a journalist. No.
We don't do that.
Any journalist, and journalists know they reveal sources unless you subpoena. Now, whichever way, na court matter. And at least we brought a legal expert to tell us the possibilities. So, He say reportedly. Wala. Now at Duchess_Jane said, you see tags like Justice for Kinney, you would be tagged a bully, but my love, don't back down. Use every resources you have. Borrow if you must, but don't ever let him go. Let him know how hot hellfire feels. Let him know the difference between finished and completely finished.
I like.
Wow.
I like.
Femzy, all right.
It's in for a ride.
It's interesting. It's interesting. For those who didn't see, I believe we have his tweet. Yes, this is reaction to Femzy's apology tweet. So let me just quickly read it. Say, you know what you're doing. You're just looking for cheap attention. Eniola shouldn't forgive you. You deserve to go to prison. You're very aware that someone already used this kind of format and got arrested. Yet, you went ahead to do the same thing. You must be arrested. Imagine, like we said in the conversation, this is not the first time this is happening.
Exactly.
And they don't pick person up. Okay. Another person here, this Adimula Orumila. He said he didn't delete the defamatory tweet. Yes, the tweet is still there. Neither did he admit to lying, but he claimed without evidence. This is not an apology to me. Lucky enough for him, not be me offend. What is that, Kate? Oh, yeah?
I want
I want where they defend the no day Twitter.
Yes. In our room, and God. So all the where they defend them, they know they Twitter. So Femzy is in for a ride. That's what he's saying.
At Global Isaac says, go and explain in court of law. Shebi, you get proof. We won't see. We want to see the proof in court. She's a bad person and she must be jailed for all this offense you wrote. We are rooting for you to win the case and spend a long time in jail, boy. All right, let's see.
Very sarcastic.
The apology. This is the original tweet that Femzy DR1 posted about, this is what he said about her. Popular Yoruba actress Eniola Badmus is reportedly a private pimp in Nigeria and in the movie industry, linking young girls up with top directors, movie executives, and Nigerian politicians. So let us see his apology tweet after he dropped this one. He said, I sincerely apologize to Miss Eniola Badmus, her family and friends and fans, and everybody affected by my recent tweets. The post accusing her of exploitation, linking young girls to movie and political figures, and pimping was wrong, irresponsible, and made without evidence. I deeply regret spreading such damaging and false information. 2 portions of rice.
No, baby, you cannot deeply regret. So, baby, baby, you cannot deeply regret.
I'm even speechless because this man was obviously not just bored or unemployed. This guy literally wanted to go to prison.
He wanted
because if there's a track record and we see that this person is not going to just watch it just go by, she's going to make sure that you are properly prosecuted. And he does that.
Well, guys, you can be a part of the conversation. Drop your message on WhatsApp and on YouTube. We're streaming live. But for now, we have to go on a quick break. We'll be back. You're still watching Take 3. Thank you for sticking around. You're still watching Take 3, and we've been having conversation about some of these trolls. I don't know if I should call Femzy a troll right now, that put out stuff on social media that is false, hence defaming the people they are talking about. And in this case is Eniola Badmus, aka Badoski. Mama, we know they forgive anybody, just like she said. And we've been having a conversation about it, and I'm still so livid because you people know how this thing damages their reputation. They might want to have a political affiliation in future, but when people see these things, it's a narrative that you're pushing about
them. She has political affiliation
I'm
already.
even saying for her, she has, but for those who don't have, and they are hoping to have, or maybe brand endorsement deals, you're going to risk them not getting these deals, or them losing some deals that they already have because of these things. And what annoys me most, again, is the fact that you come back and then apologize and say it's false. Is it responsible of you? Is this... See, I blame some of our celebrities that they do not escort these people to the jail. Like, escort them, let them do content for them.
Use them, do content.
Do
Record
content for them. Record them in prison. Because I think they need to also know that any loan
it's coming.
Hey! Is word of mouth. Once you say it, is out.
Wow.
It's out.
Okay,
you can't pack it again.
So, for those of you watching, we'd like to hear from you as well. You can send us your message. What do you think about the earlier conversation?
Should he be forgiven?
Should he be forgiven or should he go to jail?
I got this message. Ademola from Kano. Ademola says, let the Lord take it. It's cause this social media information should stop. And I agree.
It has to.
I agree.
It should.
It has to.
We are here. Sorry,
no.
Kate. It's all right. It's all right. Let's go to the next story. It's okay. Relax. You can go ahead, please. Take us there.
All right, guys, moving on now. This one is from award-winning producer SARS, who has sparked industry debate after revealing major disparities in streaming payouts between Nigeria and the US. Speaking on the Afropolitan podcast, it said 1 million streams can generate roughly $3,000 to $5,000 in the US, but only about $300 to $500 in Nigeria, blaming weak economic structures and market value differences for the gap. Let's hear him.
Discussing it, you're like, wow, just by virtue of where I've been born.
Yeah, okay, so streaming.
Yeah.
1 million streams from the United States. I'm sure we've all heard this before. It's a couple thousand, maybe 3,000 to 5,000. I'm not sure the exact amount. That same 1 million streams from Nigeria, arguably divided by 10, maybe $300 to $500, right? So, but it would cost you the same to shoot a video for, it will cost you the same to market a song abroad as much as it will cost you to market a song here. So, but it doesn't make business sense because going back to like the state of the economy, right? Because people can afford to pay, the premium prices for streaming services. So how do we attack that? It still has to go back to the economy. How do we make the economy better? I don't know. I feel like that's a question for a politician. Maybe when you bring Peter over here.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, so it just feels like we're waiting for the state of the country to get better so other things can start improving. I think we've done really well with the resources that we have and with all the obstacles that are against us. I think that we've done really well. I just don't know how possible, because people are streaming music. The people that can't stream can't afford it. There's people that can afford it, but people listen to music across the country.
So, SARS also disclosed that throughout his career, he has rarely received residual royalties for songs that he produced, explaining that many African producers historically relied on upfront beat payments rather than back-end earnings. And his remarks, of course, have fueled wider industry conversations about artist rights, fair streaming compensation, and the need for stronger music business infrastructure as Afrobeats continues its global rise.
Well, this is...
Are you surprised?
I'm not surprised because, again, I had to, when conversations like this come up, you have to look at it from the people who are involved, the business side of it, like you said. If you're streaming, you have 1 million streams in Nigeria, you're going to get maybe $300, $500. Yeah. And compared to the international counterpart of probably 3,000 to 5,000. Yeah. Now, the reason for this is very simple. In Nigeria, people don't pay for subscription. First of all, so these streaming apps or these streaming platforms don't make as much money from Nigeria. That's the fact. I had to check it up, and I see that it was just like 25% of Nigerians who are on these apps actually subscribe to premium. A lot of all these music app users just use the free apps till they decide to nobody really subscribes like that. And even for the subscription, for subscription, Sam, do you subscribe? No, I just want to do a quick poll here now. You don't?
I'm a part of a family.
You're part of a family.
Yeah.
So a family of like 5-6 people, one subscription.
And
One
you still
subscription.
subscribe
Exactly.
now.
Now that's a loss for
them.
For them. You subscribe.
Yeah.
I don't subscribe, right? So it's like he's in a group of 5, one subscription, you one subscription, I don't subscribe. So they're not making money from Nigeria. And even the subscription amount is little compared to how much they subscribe abroad, right? $10 to $20 they used to subscribe. Here, 1.5, 2,000,
And we still will not do it.
and we still not do it. So if they are not making money from Nigeria, why should they pay more to Nigeria?
I agree with you, but I think at the end of the day, claiming to be giants of Africa is just wishy-washy. Because at the end of the day now, this is only happening because how many people can afford to pay these things?
Exactly.
Which again is sad. Who are we going to blame for that? The economy.
The economy.
SARS himself was saying that now they have to, it's only the economy. Once it gets better, then of course these things will get better for them. But how long are we going to wait? If we don't go America, go become artists for there. They push Afrobeats.
Haven't you noticed that that's what most artists do? If they have one viral hit song, the next thing to do is to look for international tours. Even if it's going to one bar to another bar in Europe, or one small club to another club, they would rather do that, get some foreign currency there, and also open accounts with international IPs.
Right.
So that it is not going to be paying into a Nigerian account. That way they can say, oh, we are not Nigerian-based artists, but we are Nigerian artists.
But does it mean that, the question that came to my head now, is it that the monetization structure is now fragmented? Because if Burna Boy said something along the lines of this, and it was,
years ago,
they dragged him for that.
Because they didn't understand.
He's not making money from Nigeria,
That is
so
the
why
truth.
should he put more efforts into touring Nigeria and all of that?
Unfortunately, it is the sad truth. Because for these celebrities that go out on tours abroad, first, our value, the strength of our naira, we all know what it is. You get me? So if I'm an artist, I go on tour, I make $10,000, maybe on rounds, right? And I come to Nigeria and I want to do a tour. And for each show, there's a tour of like 10 cities. Each show, they are telling me they'll give me probably 1 million naira or something for each show. I go look at them now and say, waiting be the stress. Make I just go outside, make the money, and come back. And again, since Nigeria is a place where we still put international recognition as the forefront of our success, let me go and get the international recognition before I come back, and because that's the way you would value me more as an artist. So sometimes you can't really blame the celebrities for saying I'm not making money from Nigeria, because they are not.
So basically, local consumption is undervalued then, if this is what they are saying.
This is sad.
Because the disparity is a lot, too.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot.
Unfortunately.
Or maybe they need some policies in place or some regulations in place with regards to streaming revenues.
But
I'm just trying to
the simple analogy I just gave, how would these streaming platforms not make money from Nigeria but pay Nigeria? That's the problem. They're not making money as much as they're making money outside. So why should we pay you more? Exactly. What is the reason?
Because we're the giants of Africa.
Giants in
because
what way?
Afrobeats is popping around the world. I'm just kidding, but I think it's sad that, honestly, we're admitting that in every industry, we're experiencing brain drain. We're experiencing people leaving that could contribute here to go to greener pastures. And it's sad that even though music is flourishing, at the end of the day, so think about it, so I mean, all these artists that are local heroes that we're talking about, for instance, Olamide, who decided to stay in his roots and push music and do it here foremost, which means he can't even have bragging mouth compared to maybe Fireboy that's selling overseas. So that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying, that you might just have street credibility for mouth, and no money for pockets.
Yeah, so the global dominance is in a box. Just a few people are in there.
If you cannot be successful as an artist globally, it's going to be hard for you.
Well, it makes sense now, because that explains to me why a lot of artists like even Ira Star would have a distribution record on the side with Rock Nation. These people are pushing continuously to. Ira probably isn't in Nigeria now. I hear she's been in New York trying to push and do the.
Now their money, why they waste your time?
Let's say we go to take 3 for California.
California branch.
California, yeah.
I'm telling you.
Because again, we don't have the subscription culture in Nigeria. Honestly, we don't.
Show free, la life.
Honestly, we don't. Anything they tell you, do free trial now and subscribe after 1 week. Everybody will do free trial. As the 6 days to 1 week, they just end it.
Some people don't even do it, because at that point they ask you to put in your card details and everything. So I saw a tweet on X few days ago. The person was like, "Well, you know that it's free trial, so why are you asking me to put in my card details now?"
Just in case.
In case because people forget.
People forget, yes. Just in case. So a lot of people subscribe because they forgot. And they don't realize that, hey, they've debited me. They'll not go and cancel the subscription. Because like, the culture is not there. But unfortunately, that's how these streaming platforms make money. Through ads and through your subscription. So if you are not subscribing, if you like, get 10 million views or streams, and in Nigeria people are not subscribing, it will not count.
Wow.
It won't count. That's unfortunate.
No wonder Burna Boy said, "You people don't stream my music." So
It's like, I don't care about you guys.
You guys can.
Imagine
But there's a lot of pressure now, because what we're saying is, because at the end of the day, I mean, a part of his video talked about the fact that it takes even as much money to push the music in Nigeria
Oh
Yes.
my God.
as it is anywhere in the world.
Yes.
So I'm just thinking about it, that this is sad, because how many people can afford to push the music, to push the talent, to push
them
it's already
abroad, sir.
crazy enough to be creative and make it make sense, to make a hit. How much more? No wonder they're not singing conscious music anymore, because what's I'm going to sing?
You remember? You remember when Bella Shmurda said it? That it takes maybe 100 million or so.
He did.
To make this video, do the PR
Yes,
and everything.
Yes, no. So
And then the streaming is not now counted.
so imagine you're an artist, right, who doesn't have a record label, and you want to do music.
Independent.
How you want to do it?
Jesus on your
to
side.
shoot video, the millions you're going to spend. To promote it, the millions you're going to spend. Now for streaming, that you are hoping that maybe your song is good, you get streams, you get a lot of people, fans are hailing you. Sure boy, now you. You check your back end revenue.
And you know, sure.
Nothing.
It's
And
not
you know,
equal.
sure.
Nothing.
It's not equal to streaming, no.
Hey,
It's not equal.
I think we need help. Serious
need
one.
water.
You need water.
We need a break. That's what we need.
All right, you're still watching Take 3, guys. We're going to take some reactions with regards to the streaming revenue drama and the pay gap.
He choke.
Pay gap right now between the US and Nigeria.
It's like telling upcoming artists that if you don't get money, your day,
No bother.
just forget it. Let's take some reactions, and you can still send us your message as
Okay.
well. We'll read it out on the show. All right, this is at Nai Lixon. He said, "How many 1,000% difference is that already?" Meanwhile, same thing is happening to Nigerians on YouTube, Facebook, and X platform. Nigerians are not rated when it comes to online activities. Yep, that's what we're saying. It cuts across, all everywhere. Now, this is at Pop on Dolakbo. He said he's right. If economy is doing well, means the subscription prices will level with US and more money for Nigerian streams. Imagine 25% of Nigerian population being active premium users. Imagine. That's 25% safe. I see at the checkout. Because
Are we sure about that
I'm not really sure about that status, because he'd be like saying low pass that one. At Chidebele says the more reason they're trying to build fame in these top countries to get higher pay. Yes,
Yeah, that's what we were
that's
saying
what
as
we're
well.
saying. Most of these artists will have to go out to gain their recognition internationally. At Lanry25, let's put emotions aside. You can't earn the same amount from streams in Nigeria as artists do in the European countries or America on Spotify or Apple Music. Let's use Apple Music as a case study. Most of us pay 1.3 for an Apple Music subscription every month, while people in America pay over $10 monthly. Can you see the difference in price? That's why they pay our artists low for 1 million streams and pay other foreign artists. Other foreign artists get paid more.
I mean, we're talking about that off air as well,
Yes.
with regards to Netflix and all of that.
Exactly. So that's what happens.
That's a valid point.
At doing Sam_Angel says, same 1 million streams, same headphones, same vibe. But the money suddenly developed jet lag when it landed Nigeria. Spotify said global platform, but the payout said local economy.
Okay.
Streams are here, get transport. Streams, I'm here, get transport fare. Stream abroad. Okay, stream, I'm here, get transport fare. stream them abroad, buy a car, love it for us. We don't suffer for Nigeria.
We don't suffer.
Wow.
Not
So
really
you're
well.
streaming money na transport fare for you. It is well. It is well. It is well. I think with what SAS says, it's about the economy. We should look at, see how we can work in the economy, change the orientation of Nigerians. Because I believe if people have more money, then they can use it to do other things. Because now the focus of a average Nigerian man is food, shelter, and clothes.
Yeah.
Anything way past these three, now luxury.
Even the cloth, don't be bend down select.
Now luxury.
Wow.
Even the clothes.
Yes, now luxury. So streaming, I'll come and pay subscription for so. I beg.
That's sad. That's really sad.
I beg.
Let's quickly get into trending, guys. Afrobeat star Rema is stirring debates after revealing what he's been listening to lately. So when he was asked, what albums have you got on repeat this year? His response was very simple. Let's hear his response, guys.
I've been listening to a lot of Sudanese music, especially. My YouTube do great with the algorithm. It gives me great recommendations. I've been listening to a lot of cultural, live Sudanese music.
And that answer has raised eyebrows. At a time when Nigerian music is dominating globally, some fans are asking, why not Nigerian artists? Why are you looking outside when Afrobeats is at its peak?
Amen.
Others, however, argue that this is exactly what makes great artists drawing inspiration beyond borders. So the question is this global curiosity or should homegrown sound come first?
I don't go tired for the homegrown. Even me, my mind spirit did New York. Me, I can't do here. They listen. I can't do portable again. I know that.
Let's take some reactions. So that we can go before Sam burns this place down. Stevie Zimora here says, will it kill you people to admit you like normal songs? How about now? Really vex. At he look one, okay. Use your head. How will an artist expand their sound if they listen to only mainstream music? There is no artist in this world that only listens to normal songs. Everybody is trying to break boundaries, explore, and birth new sounds. I think he's responding to the other one we read first up. At Babs Man, 93 years says, no wonder he dey sing Wow.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Wow. The underscore gift, large underscore, says it wasn't about to give anyone free publicity or marketing by mentioning their songs. I don't think it's that, but okay. I like how you people think sometimes.
See the angle at which they took it. But again, if you look at it from that perspective, there's a possibility that.
But Rema, I feel like tends to give credit though.
Yeah, I think
he
does.
tends to, appreciate other people.
I think it does. Sometimes.
What I want to talk about is that one that they said normal songs. What's normal songs? Because let's not lie, right? We're talking about Afrobeats doing well around the world. But to other people, it's going to be like, who are these guys? What are they saying? It's not normal to them. So I'm not surprised that he's going to be listening to Sudanese music.
True.
Again, that could influence him, but there's no such thing as normal music. Because it's all expression of what we're going through.
Exactly. And maybe Rema is just trying to explore. Like we said earlier, he wants to listen to more sounds or maybe get inspiration from them.
Yeah, because I think, like you said, it's only normal for a creative who wants to go beyond his being local champion to international star.
You can't put Rema local champion
No,
in the
I'm
same
just saying,
sentence.
for an artist or a creative who wants to go beyond local champion, you would have to look outside your locality, draw inspiration from there, learn from other people, and see how they create.
See, another thing is, guess what now? Is Sudanese listeners are going to go up.
Yes!
100!
That's wisdom.
Wisdom!
It's a strategic
Business.
response.
See, all he needs next is a Sudanese remix.
And a collaboration, yes, a Sudanese collaboration.
And then before we know it, there's a tour.
Aye!
It's strategic. Yes, it's very strategic.
You see, Nigerians, that's why they are not looking for your Nigerian streams.
I guess we have to say thank you to those listening, watching our show from Angola, from British Columbia, from
Thank
Uganda.
you so much.
Our fans from
New
Mozambique.
York.
Everywhere around the world, we
Indonesia.
appreciate you.
Thank you so
India.
much for joining us.
It's
Come
love.
on, start. Is it come on, start?
Yeah, it's not common waiting. It's not common Sabah. It's not common Sabah. It's Namaste.
No, okay, now
Namaste.
there's come on,
India.
stars now. Hola, come on, stars.
See you guys tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Come on, stars.